Hey YouTube, Nicholas back with another video. Today we're just going to be talking about a day off Twitch, giving my thoughts and reacting to the Devin Nash YouTube video that he posted on the fact. So yeah, I guess we'll start breaking it down.
All right.
Oh, also, before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and yeah. It helps me out a ton for you guys to do any of that. So I'd greatly appreciate it. The most important part is subscribing, and liking and commenting is helpful, but I don't need you guys to do that.
Let's do this. That's it. That's the CTA, okay? All right, we're over it. We're past it. Twitch streamers band together for hashtag #DayOffTwitch to protest ongoing chat hate raids. Hate raids are these, this basically what's happening is groups of bots are getting together and they are spamming particularly to marginalized groups and just really hateful stuff or just random stuff. It just varies, but there's a bunch. What's I think the main complaint going on right now is that a combination everything from larger broadcasters like Trihex to smaller broadcasters in the 20 viewer range are getting botted. And getting botted means what'll happen is you have a chat, your chat just gets spammed by 300 accounts that have been signed up as bots, and they usually say something horrible. Sometimes they say just like a string of numbers, but we're going to focus on what's going on and what's horrible. So that's what's happening, and as a result, people are upset that.
Well, there you go, Devin Nash. You get another full view of your
Twitch is not doing enough to
video
defend
today.
against these bot raids, and they're organizing an online protest, which is going to be called #ADayOffTwitch, to show Twitch that people are upset about these hate raids and they want something done about it. So certain creators like Asmongold have come out and they've said, hey, this is dumb. Nobody cares about these 20 viewer streamers that are organizing this, and most of them are going to be the ones that are participating, so this will make no difference. He says that he would actually do it in a heartbeat, quote, if other big streamers decide to take part, because he is a firm believer in the power of numbers. However, because this isn't the case, what's the point? I don't like this take, actually, just starting off on this right away. I don't think that just because we have smaller groups, like the core argument that he's saying here is like, well, no one's going to care, so why should we bother? Dude.
So that is like the main idea of this. And honestly, it's inevitable. He talks about this further, and it's truly inevitable. People do it for attention. So your best bet is to ignore them, block them out, that kind of thing. Obviously, I'm going to let him do his speech. But yeah.
Well, what can Twitch do? Well, one thing that people are advocating for, and this is something that Trihex has been saying on his Twitter, is I advocate for two-factor authentication toggle to be added. Only two-factor accounts can send messages under this toggle, so Twitch streamers would be able to switch hashtag, or I say hashtag too much this video, sound like an influencer marketer. I am an influencer marketer. Oh God! Okay, anyway. / two-factor 2FA activates something where instantaneously the chat moves into a form where only people with two-factor authentication can talk. That's cool. I like that. But I don't think it's meaningfully different from subchat, which already exists, that would just eliminate this immediately. So there's people that creators that have suggested that like they could implement something. In reality, I think that followers and subchat kind of already solves a lot of these problems. I'll get into that a little bit more later. So Twitch can do a couple of things. One, so how are bots signing up for the website? You can look at things like Twitch bans uncovers 7.5 million.
That's something I want to
like 2 months ago
give my opinion on
somebody
too.
was able to register
Is
over
the
7
follower
million
chat
accounts
subchat
without too much difficulty. I don't even think there's a CAPTCHA. Is that how you pronounce that? CAPTCHA? Okay, whatever. The thing where it's like pick the buses out of the school buses. That thing. There isn't even that when you're registering for an account. But one really important thing to consider on a corporate level is everything that Twitch does to make it more difficult to another solution.
Devin, if you ever see my video for whatever reason, it's CAPTCHA, okay? CAPTCHA, not CAPTCHA. It's CAPTCHA, okay? I'm not making fun of you. I'm letting you know because, you know, my OCD is going crazy in this, and I'm pretty sure it's CAPTCHA. I'm fairly confident. I know you're a boomer and all that, but it's CAPTCHA.
Is remove tags. Coming from a person who's been rated like this multiple.
Here's the thing. Here's why it triggers people. It's because we grew up vastly different from the age group that is currently getting into streaming. And I'm going to be shit on for this. This whole video I'm going to get shit on because it's just how it is. But honestly, y'all are just too sensitive these days. You know? Like, and I'm going to let him just talk, and then I'll voice my opinion.
Dozens of times. I've been rated like this so many times. I think 1 in every 20 streams or so, I just get a bunch of bots that come in and yell at me for whatever. And for me, it's as simple as /follower mode, and then the moderators go, "Oh my god, I got follow button. My brand is ruined." Guy, if this is what's getting you, okay, you're not cut out for this job. Like the level of negativity and hate that you get as an online creator is going to be so much vastly worse than whatever you're being introduced to by robots, that to some extent this is a matter of creators just toughening up, because I don't think that this problem is solvable on a platform level. I just don't. I think it's an arms race for every single platform. Many more people like YouTube and Instagram and Twitter are putting in billions more dollars than Twitch will ever be willing to do, and they can't solve it. They can't solve the bot problem. It's just it's enormously hard. It's very easy to make a robot look like a human and make it act that way. And there are intelligent view bots. I wish I could do an update to that view bot video we did that are limiting creators and damaging creators. And that's not.
Okay. Anyways, he's just ranting at this point. So my thought process is the day off Twitch ain't going to do anything. Essentially, everybody's trying to make people not watch Twitch and not stream on Twitch. That's not going to stop the big creators from doing so. So Twitch, A, won't care. B, like he said, there's physically nothing Twitch can do to prevent the hate raids. My take on it is simply deal with it. Like, if you have to, follower mode, and then if it continues beyond that, subscriber mode. If like you don't have enough mods to keep up with it or whatever. And he doesn't discuss this, but I'm sure he's cognizant of it. The reason small streamers don't want to do that is because they feel like at that point, in both follower and subscriber mode, they feel like it's exactly like verifying your account or like making it more difficult to register your account. Less people are going to watch you, less people are going to chat with you, etc., etc. Except for, especially for someone of like my size, I would hate to put myself in like subscriber only mode, or follower only mode, you know. But it's something you have to do, and I agree with him. I don't think there's a way to do this, because it doesn't matter how hard you try. There's bots for literally everything. And that's the sad reality of it. We can't just suddenly take away everybody's computers and say you're not allowed to ever type a line of code again, or whatever it is you use your computers for. It's funny because actually I watched a little bit of Harris Heller's stream today on the topic. I don't know why suddenly it's the topic of the day, but it is. So I decided to maybe jump in and see how well this video performs. But anyways, um, Harris says there's other platforms. Twitch isn't going to do anything, and like there's just nothing you can do about it. There's other streaming platforms though. There's Facebook Gaming. His recommendation is YouTube Gaming, or just YouTube Live, if you can get yourself over to it. And I kind of agree. If you don't like how Twitch is doing things, like one day is not going to matter. You can leave the platform if you don't like what they're doing. There's multiple platforms. The reason why, and here's the biggest thing about this, right? The reason why these 20 viewer streamers will not leave Twitch indefinitely is because they go, I'm a 20 view streamer. I'm making money through the affiliate program. It's too much work to get YouTube partner, so I'm not going to do it. And a lot of Devin Nash and Harris Heller especially will tell you that that's not how this space works. You have to put in the effort to make more discoverable content, because you are not going to be discovered on your own. Make TikToks, make YouTube videos. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm pushing for, and hopefully it does some good for me in the future. The nice thing about YouTube is a video could blow up at any point. And I keep resetting my channel, which probably hurts me a little bit, but a video could blow up at any point. Like this video could blow up now, or it could blow up in like 15 days. And by blowing up, it could be anywhere from like 100 to thousands of views and watch time. So yeah, I think you guys are doing this wrong. There's really no way to get around it. I understand why Trihex is so upset about it as well, because his face is literally part of these hate raids, and it does in a way hurt his brand, but at the end of the day, his brand is going to still be there. People would be stupid to stop watching Trihex just because someone's using his emote for these dumb bot raids. But yeah, I don't know. Like it's truly not worth it in my eyes to take a day off Twitch. Like I'm still gonna be streaming on the September 1st, Wednesday, at 7 p.m. MST. It's I have no reason to not do it. I mean, I haven't experienced it, but I mean there's solutions, and like if these bots are smart enough and programmed to subscribe to you in the scenario where there's a sub mode activated, hey, what do you care? That's money. Let your mods deal with the bots that are smart enough to subscribe to you. If they are willing to wait in your chat for 10 minutes after hitting follow, which is very complex. Both of those scenarios are very complex and very hard to program. Takes a lot of extra effort, probably 100 lines or probably like less than 50 lines of code to do. But it's figuring out how to do it, making it recognize when sub mode is activated, follower mode is activated. Then, like for follower mode, you have to set up a 10-minute timer for when you can start spamming again. Like it's not worth it. Like you may as well just go to another stream, send those bots to another stream, and just do the hate raid again and let them do the exact same thing, I agree with them. I hate to be that guy. I hate to be that small streamer that agrees with these large content creators. But I mean, Asmongold says it kind of at face value. Nobody cares. And Twitch might care, just not enough to put in the time and effort and monetary value to solve the problem to an extent. And you have to remember, right now, it seems like Twitch is kind of in a transitioning period of just like employees, like bigger branded employees. So I don't know. I think you guys need to just turn on sub mode. It might hurt you, but there's channel points for sub mode where you can send spend your channel points to send a message in sub only mode. Like it's not a big deal. If you have viewers who watch you enough, who have the points to still chat with you in sub only mode, without subscribing, because maybe like they have to use mom's credit card, the younger audience might not be able to afford it. Maybe even some of the older audience might not be able to afford it at this time. There's a free alternative to talking in sub only mode, and it's through channel points. And if you don't have that channel redemption up there, like I guess you're just gonna get hate rated. There's really nothing you can do about it. And I think these bots are only going to get worse. Kind of like what Devin said, they're only going to get worse. It's unfortunate that all of these bots are being used for hate, making streamers stop streaming and just like not being able to continue to stream, be in a good mood or anything. And I understand where it comes from, but as soon as my if my chat were to ever start going absolutely crazy and there was no raid or a host or anything like that, immediately it would go into follower only mode. It's just not worth it to. That's another day of streaming that you could be making money as an affiliate if you have 20 plus viewers in your stream. It's not worth it. So yeah, that's my take. If you guys made it to the end of the video, make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe down below, and also if you want to be a part of these talks live, which I do talks like these live, you can check me out over on Twitch. The link will be in the description, so it's convenient for you, but it's also twitch.tv/NicholasContent for now. It'll change in the future because I don't like the content part, but I hope to see some of you come over to my Twitch stream from this video specifically. I'd like to speak out on my own opinions. I'm not just siding with Devin Nash because he's an influencer. He has an influence in this space. I actually agree with him. I feel like a lot of the 20 plus viewers view streamers are just a little too sensitive about this topic, and there's solutions for it. Like as soon as I heard about it, before he even talked about it this morning, when I opened up the video, I was like, isn't there a solution for this? Like follower mode, subscriber mode. So that's the talk for today. Appreciate you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below if you made it to the end of the video by leaving pineapples. Pineapples are delicious. All right. Bye, YouTube.